Components of ecosystem. There are two main components of the ecosystem. The first one is biotic or living component, and the next one is abiotic, that is non-living or physical component. Let's talk about the biotic component. So biotic component is going to include the living component of the environment. So all the living organisms would be the biotic part of the ecosystem. And these are grouped into producers, consumers and decomposers. Producers are the ones which would be utilizing the inorganic compounds to convert it into organic compound. For example, plants. Plants are going to use simple inorganic substances like carbon dioxide, water and nutrients to produce organic compounds like glucose. Next we have is consumer. Consumer is going to feed on this producers, and then we have decomposers which are responsible for decomposing the bodies of producer and consumer. Talking about the abiotic component of the ecosystem, it is going to include the non-living component and it is also called as the abiotic factor. These abiotic factors include soil, water, air, along with certain inorganic substances like carbon dioxide, nitrogen, oxygen, water vapor or moisture, phosphorus, sulfur, calcium, sodium, potassium and their compounds, and all this will be involved in the cycling of nutrients during the biogeochemical cycle. So these biogeochemical cycles are of two types, that is the gaseous cycle and the sedimentary cycle. The example of biogeochemical cycle is carbon cycle and nitrogen cycle, and all these are involved in the process of nutrient cycling. Now there are certain other factors like the climatic factor and the edaphic factors of the abiotic component of ecosystem. Let's talk about the climatic factor. So climatic factor is going to include sunlight, temperature, pressure and humidity, whereas soil texture and topography are the edaphic factor.